So, yeah, it involved me going down this way, which I said I was going to do it again. But, yeah, the Dinka Verus, which is based off of a Polaris sportsman. Ride the brakes. And that's not how you do it. Alright, Cryptids, what is going on? It is me, Mississippi Gonzo, Grunge, aka Breadcorn. Today we're going to be looking at the Dinka Verus, which is a Polaris sportsman on the off-road review. I want to say it's based off of the 750 Sportsman, but I could be wrong. Not going down the bike trail with this one because it handles terribly. It's got terrible handling and terrible brakes. You know, for some reason, Rockstar can never get ATVs right. That's just from what I've noticed. They can never get the ATV handling right in this game. But, you know, such as it is, this is something you get strictly for, you know, roleplay purposes. I had no clue what that deer was doing down there, but whatever. I will say, do be careful with it because it handles weird. It seems like every ATV in this game just has the most weirdest handling setup in the world. So there is that. Do be careful. You know, you think with that suspension setup, that independent rear suspension would actually handle right, but it doesn't. No flex whatsoever. It's stiff. Stupid bugs. I'm sorry, I do apologize. But, you know, such as it is. Let's go up around here and through the bushes. Yeah, that's the one thing about it. You can definitely feel this thing handling crazy. And it barely has traction. You know, you think with the tires you put on it, it would have halfway decent traction. That's it, that's it, that's it. Over this way. Let's go. Yeah, I'm not going off through that water. This thing, it can take on deep water as long as you pop a wheelie through it. But other than that, I would not recommend taking it through more technical stuff because, you know, no suspension travel whatsoever. But, you know, that's Rockstar when it comes down to how they handle ATVs in any game. Well, in this game in particular. You know, they kind of felt weird in San Andreas, too. I mean, you could even look at this and tell this thing has, you know, kind of ass-tier suspension. That's really my big complaint about it, is that it could do better with the handling. Something else that it, you know, I know people complained about the customization. You know, I really don't care for customization. To me, it's just a plus. That's the other thing, too. No traction, no acceleration. Very, you know, it's got garbage tier handling. You know, such as it is. You know, this thing handles like the Sand King used to. Easy, easy, easy. Whew, that was a close one. Way too close. That was a close call. Even on the wall of doom, that was close. Yeah, that's the other thing, too. It will spin out. That's the one thing I've noticed is that this thing will literally spin out. You know, such as it is. Nice little bounty hole to cross over. But yeah, you know, it can rock crawl as long as you keep your momentum up. But other than that, it's just weird. It just handles all kinds of weird. And it takes jumps weird too. Like it wants to dip. That's what I've always noticed, that this thing just wants to dip. So, you know, such as it is. Up and over we go. Yeah, as you can tell, it's slow. But, you know, this is a vehicle you buy strictly for roleplay purposes. Or you just want one because you just want a, you know, an ATV to fill out your garage. Oh, it handles like a sportsman too. It handles like a Polaris too. Well, I didn't hit the rabbit, so I guess that's a plus. Climbs up and over. We're going to go up here now, see how well it handles. Here we go. Ooh, hit the brake. Yep, that's exactly what I meant. Nice and easy up and over. Going this way. Ooh, shit. Oh, dang, I got launched. Okay, so I got launched. Yeah, I was not expecting that to happen, so, yeah. Do I recommend this vehicle for off-roading? I mean, through the swamps and the mud, I could see it if you want, like, photos for that. You know, for, like, mud bog events. You know, I could see that. But just as, like, full-blown, you know, racing and all that, because this thing has, it's got garbage-level handling. Because, you know, Rockstar can never get the feeling of an ATV down correctly. But, you know, it does have, it's kind of mid-performing. You know, you're not going to really win races with this, but, you know, it's just more of a garage piece at this point. You know, just a little fun stuff to do with it. It can climb as long as you keep momentum. You know, as long as you can keep the momentum, it climbs up whatever you throw at it. But, you know, such as, like, actually, like, super hardcore off-roading, no, I don't see this being used. So, if you really want this, get that on your own thing. That's your choice. That's totally up to you. However, I just figured I'd say that, you know, because somebody's going to complain about the price of these things. And, you know, it's like, do that all on your own. If you want to buy one, feel free. But other than that, y'all shoot the like button with Grip Skilly if you enjoyed it. Please do comment down below if Rockstar should add more ATVs or to fix the handling. Because I'd like to see a Banshee be added, but, you know, not with this type of handling. So, other than that, y'all please do shoot the, well, I already said shoot the like button, but, you know, smash the subscribe button today and be sure to click the notification bell icon, because I do live stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, anywhere between 6 to 7 p.m. I have thought about changing the times, but that's a minor detail. So, other than that, y'all have a great day and a following weekend. Don't do anything stupid, and as always, y'all take care, because I believe that's how it's pronounced. But yeah, this is actually a Polaris Sportsman, and it's got the brakes of one too. Well, shit.